Well, the field are all together at the moment at the top of this famous cobbled hill here in Durham. This is the 6th time we've been to this course, and it's 1.4 kilometres round clockwise, and we've always had some sensational races. The king, the undisputed king of the course, has got to be Christian House. He's had 2 wins to his credit, and he's in superb form, right in the middle of our shot. Only one place to ride this event from, and that is right at the front. Christian House knows that, and he is near the front. Oh, we've got a faller there. Rider has gone down ahead, and there are 2 more riders delayed here nearer the back. Well, they're queuing up here, aren't they?
That's Christian House, just in the black and the yellow of JLT Condor, riding it from the front, as you should, in these sort of conditions on this course.
Well, the field is already thinning out a little bit towards the back. That's not the place to be, as we can now see the shot from Tom Stewart's bike, and that gives you an idea of the riders, well, I think, just feathering the brakes and keeping... Oh, look at this, another crash! And that's James Gullen of Velo Sure Primal, and he's delayed George Harper, the one pro rider who won the hill climb in Aberystwyth.
It looked also that the Rally GAC rider George Peam was involved with that incident as well.
Chris Lawless of Team Wiggins coming through. Now he's a chance to see this again.
It's just a simple sliding out from the rally rider on the inside. Takes out George Harper. 2 more riders from the Sports Grub Toyota team also down, just hitting the brakes, sliding out, and unfortunately this has decimated the field.
Well, now then, the gap is coming down here. Riders beginning to close down on Lawless.
So it's last year's winner, John Mould, coming up for One Pro Cycling. Straight past him, and he's thinking of gaining some points in the points competition tonight.
Yeah, and he's left him in his wake, and it's now Mould looking to try and get away from the group. And Christian House, he's coming through.
So the previous round individual winner in Motherwell, Christian House, realises the danger of John Mould, doesn't want him going down the road, and is trying to chase him down.
And obviously the severity of the climb was too much for Chris Lawless to stay ahead. And now what it has done, it's given us 3 riders that are now chasing down John Mould. And there is the result of Sprint 1. Mould gets the 5, Christian House 4, Lawless the 3, McAvoy gets 2, and Tom Stewart 1. But once again, JLT Condor are providing a rider off the front of the peloton, and this is Handley. Handley coming up then to join Marino. This is indicative of Durham, isn't it? Every time we come here, the race gets totally blown to smithereens. Well, over the line first is Richard Handley. He picks up the 5, and we're now waiting for the arrival of, well, what is left of the front group.
Christian House here just looks behind. He's got a teammate in front. Don't think there'll be too much of a sprint as we see Tom Stewart just coming up on the left hand side. Easy
points then for Stewart. It was Bela Blocky actually that went over on the right of our screen to collect the 4 points, and we'll confirm the result. Here it is. So it was Hanley that got the 5, Bela Blocky 4, Christian House the 3, Bibby the 2, and Stewart picks up 1 to add to the 1 he got in sprint number 1. 100 metres to go as we look at the rider from Raleigh here, who's going to be caught by Hanley, the leader. There we are. So they've lost a lap. Well, here comes the rest of the group to pick up the points. No sprinting, no urgency at all there. And it was Tom Stewart who looks back, the leader of that Chain Reaction Cycles points jersey competition, that picked up a very easy 4. He's confirmation then. Hanley got the 5, Stewart 4, Mole 3, House 2, and Lawless 1. 1 lap to go then for this group, and they're going to be sprinting it out for 4th position. Here is the winner, Richard Handley. Well, that underlines just how far ahead he is of his nearest challengers. Richard Handley coming up to the line, gives us the victory salute. He's the individual winner here in Durham. Christian House at the moment leading this one out, just over 100 metres to go, and it's going to be Christian House. It's all over, game over then for Lawless. Christian House takes the runner-up spot and gives a thumbs up, and Lawless finishes 3rd.
So a good performance on the individual basis from JLT Condor tonight. The most important battle is just coming up between Madison Genesis and One Pro Cycling.
And that will underpin fourth spot, and Tom Scully, the Commonwealth Games gold medalist for the points in Glasgow, is deciding to lead this one out, and it is Scully being chased down by Mole as they sweep off the right-hander. It's a short run to the line, and Scully's got the measure of the Welshman. Scully's going to come up to the line for fourth position, and they've actually gained some valuable time there. Mole coming over the line for fifth. Now then, behind, it's going to be sixth spot at stake as we look at the Tom Cam shot here for Tom Stewart, and he's looking down at Bela Blocky, who finishes in sixth position. And there is the result of the final sprint. Hanley gets the 5 from House, Lawless the 3, Scully the 2, and Mole picking up the 1 for fifth spot. And here are the overall standings for the sprint competition tonight. Hanley the winner by 2 points from House, Mole third with 9, Lawless gets 7 for fourth, and Stewart gets 6 for fifth position. Confirmation then of Richard Handley's first ever Tour win, with teammate Christian House giving JLT Condor a 1-2 finish and their third win this year. Chris Lawless's third place is his best result of the series so far. An imperious ride by Handley on this most challenging of circuits in Durham. Tom Stewart holds on to the blue and white jersey at the top of the Chain Reaction Cycles points competition. His lead is now up to 5 points. Christian House took 13 on the night and moves ahead of Morgan Kaniski. John Mole takes Chris Opie's fourth place, and Richard Handley's dominant showing here sees him move into the top 10. One Pro Cycling take a valuable win in the team competition. Their victory in Durham closes the gap on Madison Genesis to just 2 points. Their fifth place rider, George Harper, putting in a sterling effort to recover from an earlier crash to beat Madison Genesis' Mark McNally. Pedal Heaven were third on the night and third overall.